So, welcome all to this session with Yash from Algoware. Yash runs this organization, and I'll get to talk a little bit about Algoware. And today, he's got an exciting application that he's created. It's the Hotdesking app, which is pretty hot right now because the world over organizations have started letting people into their company, but they need to maintain a certain number of people who can. So let's hear more about it from Yash. So thank you so much, Yash, for taking your time and walking us through the app. And before we begin, just tell us about you and Algoware, and then we can straight away jump into the app.
Sure. Thank you, Anish, for having me over. Algoware is a low-code solutions provider. We have partnered with DronaHQ to provide fast solutions for business processes, business automation, and everything around it, developing POCs, like whatever the customized needs are, and we are there to help. So that's for Algoware. And today we're going to look at an application that we built for a client. It's the Hotdesking application. It is, as you rightly said, it is the need of the hour for organizations which with limited resources and the manpower. They want to schedule everything on time and share those resources. This tool kind of helps them out in their scheduling problem.
Got it. And what is this admin dashboard that you have over there?
I'll come to that. There's just a couple of conditions that I wanted to show you. So if you want to book something for a longer period of time, the organization has set a condition that anybody who wants to make a booking for more than 3 hours, it should go through an approval process. So right now, it will approve the booking, but it will show up as waiting for approval.
Okay. And you can configure the time, right? It could be 2 hours, it could be 4 hours.
It can be, you get a notification sent for approval because it's for more than 3 hours.
3 hours.
And it will show up on the dashboard for everyone that this particular resource has not been approved yet. So if you look over here, it will say waiting for approval. And you can actually, I'll just switch
to the web view, right? So
yeah, this is the web view. Let's say the manager, we can push notifications via email. We can push notifications via phone push notifications. You get a DronaHQ container app, and over there, the manager will get a notification that, hey, there's somebody trying to book a room for more than 3 hours. And they can, and there's a provision for communication as well. They can ask for clarification, why, basically they can communicate over this particular approval. And if the manager feels that, okay, this is all right, he can go ahead and approve it. So this is a separate approval, you can say, engine or a workflow that comes built in with DronaHQ. So if you see over here, this was waiting for approval. Now it has turned into book. As soon as the approval is given by the manager, the status changes. And for the dashboard, I'll take you to a different view that will be better. So dashboard will be mostly seen by the admins. So we have created a dashboard for the admin. This is a admin dashboard, which is if an admin wants to know, say, in the past 5 months, what has been the status of bookings and cancellations. So one can get a physical presentation as well as a graphical presentation. Okay. In the past 4-5 months, 52% of the seats have been, rooms have been booked, and 7% have been cancelled, and 39 have been booked, and 50% have been available. So you can draw different analytics, whatever one wants, which are the rooms that are mostly available and have not been booked at all. So it depends on the organization what kind of analytics one would want to draw. And I mean, whoever cancels the most and which rooms get cancelled a lot, it can be anything.
It sounds excellent. I can see a lot of users organizations have, not only uh, you know, companies which have their own facilities, but also companies who are working out of co-working spaces. This would make a lot of sense because organizations would have an X number of seats, and if they have a workforce which is more than that, and this kind of an app makes it easy for teams to coordinate, block time, and then reach work. It also gives the management a view as to how many people are coming in and how many locations and seats have been utilized.
Totally. I
So
mean, I mean, it's useful for everyone in the whole organization, for right from an employee to book a room from his mobile phone to the admin manager, just to see what the status looks for the next few days, and I mean, prepare, or usually the senior management wouldn't book rooms by themselves. So over here, you get a good view of what is happening, which room is available when, and I mean, we've made it really easy for anyone to actually go ahead and book a resource.
And if an organization is looking to create something like this, which is completely customized, which, instead of workspace number 112, it should read a specific room name that they have within the company, etc. So, completely customized, completely in sync with, their hierarchy and what is it that they want to make available for their employees. How much time would they need to come up with a solution like this?
See, we built this solution in less than a week's time, the entire solution. And if readily somebody would want to use the solution with a little works, I mean, just changing names of the workstations is less than half a day's job. But if there are some certain conditions that they would want to alter, or for that matter, it's hardly a day or two's job to really incorporate this in their organization.
Sounds extremely exciting.
Yeah.
I see this adding a lot of values to many organizations out there. And thank you so much for walking us through this app. And thank you enough for taking time out to tell us how you went about creating this. And it looks pretty exciting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks again, Yash.